Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Low roller, and he barehands it. Just late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Luke Voigt, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. In the dirt here. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Chris Davis at the plate now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
This is chopped down the third baseline. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. But it's offline. He scores. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Up next to the Orioles.
Digging in now, Rio Ruiz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But As a guy starts to tire, he'll more likely leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Little hesitation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Sean Armstrong is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Popped up. Davis in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much. 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's set. The 0-1. This is line to left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ground ball right into the shift. Torres scoops it up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. 1 ball, no strikes to count, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 home finds the zone. Strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Iglesias is sent packing for the third time today. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runner steps up in a big spot. Here to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
The 1-0. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Pedro Severino is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Swing and a miss, 0-1 for his career in this matchup. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, Dero?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Last half of the seventh here. And next, the dangerous power threat, Luke Voigt.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 delivery. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him.
And untouched. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
This guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. High and deep to right center. Judge is on his horse, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. He hit the